Good day, guys. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to go to town to go to the plant market. It's rainy season, and August, this month, next month, and October, mainly 2.5 months now, from August, September, and probably most of October. But by the end of October, it's more or less finished, and then winter's starting to come. So I thought I want to go get some plant pots to replant some of my orchids because they're looking kind of raggedy. Some of them look good, but some of them are just too big, and some of them have lost all their coconut husk. So I want to sort them out. So I went to the plant market and bought some pots. Let me show you. So they're just kind of a basic pot, but they're more round and wide than deep. I thought that'll do the job. You can see this guy's kind of outgrown his pot. These are really pretty flowers. Like when you say orchid, there's many different flowers, but these are like the ones that look like really thick and lush. I think I'll just leave it alone now, because you're not going to do much with that until you break the pot apart, and then you're going to hurt the plant. So I think I'll just leave this one, but there's quite a few other ones. They're not flowering right now, so I built this trellis just to hold all the hanging baskets because I got so many of them. I didn't know what to do with them. So I made this thing here, and it does its job nice. We had some crazy wind coming from the north, and because of the weight of the plants, it didn't blow over. It moved it, but it didn't blow over. This one's nice. It's got a vine growing in it as well. This one, the wind got the better of it. And you can see this is what I'm talking about. It's got too big for its boots. It grew out the pot. So I gotta repot this one. These pots are a little bit too small, see? Oval and short. That's pretty. I like this one. Has really nice flowers. If you can stop the squirrel from eating the flowers. This is a normal ivy, and they grow when they get in the shade behind the tree from the sun. Look how big the leaves are. From that is like 10 times bigger than a normal ivy leaf. They kind of got away from themselves, or got away from me, but they're just growing on across the ground now, taking up more and more space. But you can see these are the normal size leaves that you see in the west. And then look at this guy up here. I had him before like that. I had them before like that, and when it flooded, it killed them all. But it's been a few years since then, so they've finally come back. So hopefully it don't flood this year, so everybody can be happy and keep growing. I don't know if it's good for the tree, probably not, but I don't think it will hurt it, because it's not taking over the tree. It's just hanging on the tree. So that's what I got all the pots for. They wanted to sell me some orchid food, but I thought I'll wait and go to Tel Atai again, because there's still a markup, but you'll get it cheaper. And then with orchids, there's no real root system, so you just spray it on the plant and it absorbs it in. There's kind of a root system, but it's not in soil, it's in coconut husk. So but they look nice when they flower, so I like to hang them all over the place. What I do is I put a piece of old garden hose around the metal and then hang it on branches so it doesn't hurt the tree. This is what the coconut husk looks like. It's just coconut, the husk on the outside of the coconut, and they chop it up. So that's the so-called rooting medium, and you just put that in a pot, put the orchid in it, and that's it. I guess I'll have to buy, maybe I'll order it online, because the stuff I buy in Ayutthaya, they go to Tel Thai and get it, and then mark it up 50% or 100%. So I'll find some kind of orchid food that I can spray on, maybe buy it on Shopee or something, because otherwise I have to drive like an hour south and an hour back. I guess the birds aren't happy because of the storm coming. Look at this cloud over here. It's got like a big ball in front of it on the top right. Can you see it? I think you can see it. That's me zoomed all the way out. But while I was there in front, see it? So that's got rain. You can see the rain in it. So that'll be falling very soon. These are bird of paradise, but they've got way out of hand. They've grown out. I'm reluctant to cut them. I don't know why. You know, you grow something, you spend so much time trying to get something to grow, and what happens? It grows really nice, and then you think, oh, I gotta cut it back now. It's grown outside, it's taken over everything. I just had to rescue this the other day. A vine got all over it, but it's rainy season, so everything's growing like wildfire. Here's the elephant ear. Look how dark it is. I love these elephant ears, amazing. But they need water every day, but it rained a lot last night. So these things here, bird of paradise, they were about 2 meters back. So I have to, and they're sort of grown up around, and they're getting inside of the elephant ear, which I started this garden just for the elephant ear. But so I'm gonna have to cut them back so I can get my plants back and organized. I got fruit trees mixed up in there now. Couple coconut trees, couple papaya trees. Papaya likes more sun, but if you give them direct sun, they sort of wilt a lot. So, but in here there's a big sprinkler system, so everything gets water every time the pump comes on. I have got to water these guys because they won't get any rain because it's under a roof. And like I said before, they're under the roof so they don't get burnt by the sun. Anyway, as a quick catch up today, went to town. Oh, I stopped off at Amazon and shared some Black Forest Gateau with Jan. That was nice. So somebody was asking about the birds. And the birds are still here, but there's only 8 now. And I had, back when I was still doing YouTube, I had 20. Over 20. But what happened was what do you call them? Python. Beautiful snake got inside the aviary and was hiding in one of the nesting boxes. And every day I go out and say, there's one bird less, one bird less. And I kept looking and looking, I could not find it. And finally I went out there one night with a really bright torch flashlight and shined it in all the holes to see what was going on. And this head lifted up and I seen it. I'm like, dude. So I screwed a piece of wood on the front so it couldn't get out. And then the next morning I went out there and I got drilled a hole in the bottom of a gallon water jug and put a hook on it and pushed the hook in and then pulled the snake out into the bucket and put it and got him all the way out and then he got his head in and then pushed his tail in and took him for a ride. I had 3 left at that point. I could not figure out what was happening. And so I bought 3 more, and 2 of the original ones, the yellow ones, every time somebody lays eggs, they go in the nest and push them out. So if left alone, I would have had a lot more back, but maybe I have to take the yellow ones and say, freedom! But my philosophy of the birds was, I went to a pet shop, and seen them all squashed in a cage, and I thought, I don't like the idea of having birds in a cage, but you can set them free, but they'll die. Somebody's going to eat them. So I made an aviary and bought 6, and 6 went to over 20, and then back to 3. I think I'm going to sign off before I get wet. It's already starting to sprinkle now. Look after yourself, guys. Buckets of blessings. Where is our peace, joy, and kindness. Talk to you later.